Elena arrived at Apex Studios in her white SUV. She was still on a high from her run-in with Logan and Ivy on the red carpet the day before. The way she was able to fluster them with a smile and a few choice words, they played into her hands so perfectly. If the rest of her plan was going to unfurl with the same ease, she knew she'd have her revenge and her empire in no time. As she pulled up to the stages, she found Logan leaning against the sign, indicating her assigned parking spot. She was surprised to see him there in the middle of the afternoon on a weekday. Typically, by this time of day, he was knee-deep in calls to Beijing. Elena noticed he was wearing the hand-tailored suit he'd purchased on their honeymoon in Italy. She'd always loved how he looked in that suit, like a titan of industry. Elena parked the car, then got out, her heels clicking defiantly on the pavement. She ignored Logan entirely, making her way toward the stage's side door. But Logan was on her in seconds, his face a mask of restrained fury. "What the hell are you playing at, Elena?" His voice was low but cutting. "This little stunt with Ivy's show? It's not going to work." Elena folded her arms, unfazed. "You're going to have to be more specific, Logan. Which stunt?" Logan's jaw tightened. "Don't play dumb with me. You're using this show to dig your claws into my life. I won't let you drag Ivy into your chaos." Elena smirked, the hint of a challenge in her eyes. "I'm not dragging anyone anywhere. Ivy's a big girl. If she's getting pulled under, maybe she's not as strong as you think." Logan yanked a leather checkbook from his jacket pocket and flipped it open with an air of finality. "How much do you want?" Elena's expression hardened. "You think you can buy me off? This is your solution to everything, isn't it? Throw money at the problem until it goes away. Well, not this time, sweetheart." Logan's voice dropped, venom creeping into his tone. "Do not push me. I know who you really are. That mountain town girl with no family, no fortune, no connections. You're playing dress up, and I'll expose you for the fraud you are." Elena chuckled, remembering the humble backstory she'd concocted and fed to Logan when they first met. That was when she thought she truly loved him. Back then, she didn't want her multi-million-dollar trust fund to sway how Logan felt for her. She thought it would keep him honest and truthful in his feelings toward her, and in a way, she supposed it did. Things simply didn't work out the way she wanted them to. "Logan, you don't know a damn thing about who I am now." Logan stepped closer, his frustration boiling over. "I'm warning you, Elena. Quit the show. Stop whatever game you're playing here before you lose more than you bargained for." Elena's stomach churned, her mouth watered, and she clenched her jaw, hoping beyond hope to fight back the wave of morning sickness overtaking her, though ruining Logan's tailored suit wouldn't be the worst thing to happen. With a deep breath, Elena steadied herself, her voice icy. "You have no power over me anymore, Logan. Not you, not your money, and definitely not your little threats. I'll do what I want, and if it makes you or your precious Ivy squirm, well, that's just a bonus." Anger radiated off Logan, but Elena stood her ground, defiant as ever. "You're unbelievable. And you're predictable." She cocked her head, her lips curving into a triumphant smile. Logan's eye twitched, a telltale sign she'd hit a nerve. "Good. Now we're getting somewhere. If you'll excuse me, I have a show to star in." Elena pushed past Logan just as he took an aggressive step towards her. On instinct, Elena rocketed her Tobin gray designer purse at Logan's head, a gold buckle cracking the skin right above his brow. Logan gingerly touched above his eye, and when he pulled his hand away, he saw the faintest speck of blood. "What the hell, Elena? Are you out of your goddamn mind?" "No, sweetie." Elena turned on her heels as if she'd orchestrated the entire dance. "For the first time in a long time, I'm feeling perfectly sane." With that, Elena strutted off toward the stages. Utterly shocked and more pissed off for it, Logan jumped into his sports car and sped away. Nearby, squeals of delight and laughter were hushed. "Did you get it, Ralphie? All of it?" Ralphie Perkins and Tara Butler, the minds behind the Game of Hearts social media account, were crouched behind a nearby dumpster, secretly filming Elena and Logan's entire exchange on their phone. "Oh, I got it." Ralphie couldn't contain his excitement. "This shit is going to be gold." Inside Apex Studio, Elena glided onto the stage, which was done over to look like the lavish living room of a Malibu beach house. 9 other women sat spread out on various couches. A cameraman ran up to Elena, shoving a camera in her face. She reeled back, put off. "I didn't know we'd be filming right away." "It's reality TV, honey. The cameras are always running." Ivy smiled, reveling in Elena's naivete as to how things worked. Elena slipped on a casual grin, not to be outdone. "Good thing I'm always camera ready." She shot the camera a sultry wink. Finally, she turned toward the other women, her competitors. They all seemed like carbon copies of one another, leggy, tanned, and pumped full of too much lip filler. Compared to them, Elena looked like a natural goddess. Liv Smalls, a Bronx transplant and single mother turned real estate agent to the stars, spoke first. "So, you're the chica everyone's been talking about?" "Who, me?" Elena feigned surprise. Liv walked up to Elena, sizing her up, but Elena remained undeterred. "I'm Liv." Elena tried to kill with kindness. "I'm Elena. Nice to meet you, Liv." Elena held out a hand, attempting to be cordial, but Liv just stared her down. "Oh, I already know you, girlie, and I got eyes on you." From the corner of her eye, Elena could see Marty and Gus, the producers, motioning for the cameras to get in close on the drama. She played along, understanding the assignment. "Good, Liv. At least now you'll see what a real woman looks like." A Cheshire grin spread on Elena's face as the other women in the room let out an audible gasp. It was clear who the warring titans of this show were going to be. "All right, ladies, take a seat." Ivy motioned toward the couches, attempting to regain control of the show as she slipped into her hosting persona. "Welcome, ladies, to Game of Hearts. You have all been chosen for your success in various fields of industry like," Ivy motioned to Liv, "real estate," then to Shay Olsen, a big-breasted blonde, "music," then to Mia Golder, an exotic-looking woman with more leg than torso, and fashion. And while you may all be winners in your professions, you're losers in love. Over the next 12 weeks, we will follow you in your pursuit of companionship as you face off against one another in various challenges, all meant to turn you into experts in the Game of Hearts. Ivy threw a sultry smile at the camera. And cut! Terry, an anxiety-ridden, mop-headed man and the director of the show, jaunted toward Ivy. "That was great, Ivy, really. But let's try it one more time. Elena, let's move you more center frame, okay?" Elena rose, making a show of her migration to the center of the couch. "Whatever you need, Tear Bear." Terry melted at the pet name as Elena innocently smiled on. "Wrap the director around my finger. Check. And then, Ivy, if you could just..." Terry took Ivy by the shoulders and moved her camera left. Through gritted teeth, "Christ, Terry, am I even in the shot?" Ignoring the remark, "Let's go again." As the cameras got back into position, Elena's phone buzzed. She looked to see the hashtag Tobingate trending. Confused, she thumbed at her phone and pulled up a video from the Game of Hearts Shoutback page, revealing a video of the moment she hit Logan with her bag. A smile crept on Elena's face, reliving that moment of defiance over and over again. A true delight. Elena's phone rang. She looked. It was her mother. Shit, this can't be good. Elena looked to Terry, for the first time her cool exterior slipping just the tiniest bit. The other women, including Ivy and Liv, took notice, enjoying her look of discomfort. I'm so sorry, Terry. I have to take this. Of course, no problem. Ladies, let's take lunch early. The cast and crew dispersed as Elena moved off to privately take her call. What is it, Mother? You're making a lot of waves, Elena. Wasn't that the point? Just be careful. Do you really want people digging into who you are?